This is Michael David Cobb Bowen, and what I wanted to do is have an early Father's Day gift, and it's one that I hope will be used multiple times, because I don't know what I was doing this evening, but suddenly it occurred to me that I should be talking about my father. And so I've decided, because it's been going through my head for the past 10 minutes, thank you, all these thank yous that I could do. So I'm going to do my thank yous. Thank you, Dad, for teaching me how to change the tubes in the TV. Thank you for buying me a Batman cape when I was 4 years old. Thank you for letting me read the Porsche manual. Thank you for driving very fast in the convertible Porsche on the freeway, even though there was too much wind for me to see. Thank you for the riddle of the fifth wheel on the Porsche that I never figured out was the steering wheel. Thank you for teaching me how to read schematic diagrams. Thank you for buying me the chemistry set, even though it was so old that the chemicals didn't work. Thank you for teaching me how to build a crystal radio. Thank you for teaching me how to play chess and allowing me to beat you after some time. Thank you for being obvious. When people would say your dad is smart, it was obvious. When they said your dad's a good man, it was obvious. When they said your dad had no fashion sense, that was obvious. Thank you for not having fashion sense and thereby underscoring the lesson that content of character matters. Thank you for putting up a list of things that we were supposed to do while we were on summer vacation on the refrigerator door and coming home to have inspections. No thank you for the pop calls when you came at lunchtime. Thank you for a job at Health Services, the internship. Thank you for teaching me how to jog at 6 o'clock in the morning, every morning, no matter how cold it was. Thank you for teaching me how to hike. Thank you for making us paint the house twice, including the front porch and the sidewalks and the driveway and the tiles on the roof. Thank you for Periwinkle Blue. Thank you for teaching us carpentry and how to operate power tools and build two-story. Thank you for building the 2 bedrooms out of the garage. Thank you for teaching me how to use an SLR camera and a mimeograph machine. Thank you for teaching me how to hike in the mountains and respect nature. Thank you for, there were so many other things. Thank you for getting all those awards and plaques that you put up on your wall. Thank you for sending me to private school. Thank you for the loan for my motorcycle and for the engine in my car. Thank you for letting me stay with you on Bird Avenue. Thank you for buying Encyclopedia Britannica. Thank you for letting me subscribe to Edmund Scientific. And thank you for watching The Wide World of Sports. Thank you for the 16mm projector and the membership in the Hawthorne and the County Public Library so we could watch films. Thank you for teaching me how to drive a stick, even though it was a 1968 bus. Thank you for bringing snow home from the mountains and singing goofy songs about Smokey the Bear and Back to the Smoggy City. Thank you for taking me out to King Hospital and when you would have those big, long, boring meetings. Thank you for coming to New Orleans to get us. Thank you for so many things. It's not often Well, I think most of all, I thank you for being you, for being impossible, for being untypical and unconstrained and really unconcerned about how the world thought of you. Thank you for being a disciplinarian. Thank you for teaching us an unforgettable lesson about deliberate defiance. Oh, because sometimes even a bad example sets a good example. Thank you for being that impossibility, for that thing that people have said that did not exist, for being an intellectually curious, eternally making puns and bad poetry, and saying that every year, no matter what actually happened, that you began the year saying this year is going to be a gas. By giving all your projects names and all your publications names that were forgettable but fun and memorable. For being who you are. For being Rue. For being Mr. B. For being Phil's friend. For being the dad of the neighborhood. I don't know anything else to say. There's probably other things that you did that I probably don't appreciate as much as I should, but I appreciate plenty. And I would also say thank you for giving me my own name with 2 middle names, to give me something to look forward to and to fulfill my own life's destiny, that I didn't have to be a clone of you. And thank you for introducing me, as you did and continue to do, with the pride and joy of fatherhood. It's something that I do as well with my children. And I guess that's all I have to say. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being obvious. To us, at least. Peace.